In June of 2018, just weeks after the world watched Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's fairy tale wedding, tensions were already beginning to boil behind the royal curtains. What happened in a private meeting between Prince Harry, Meghan, Prince William, and Kate Middleton would mark the first rupture at what was once dubbed the Fab Four. Far from a harmonious discussion, it was an encounter heavy with resentment, miscommunication, and wounds that were already becoming too deep to hide. This documentary takes you deep into that moment, the incidents that led to it, and the long, tangled fallout that would shake the very foundations of the British monarchy. On paper, they were the perfect royal foursome. Prince William and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, poised, dutiful, and traditional. Prince Harry, once the rebellious spare, now seemingly grounded thanks to Meghan Markle, the American actress who brought Hollywood glamour and a progressive edge. Royal watchers and tabloids were enchanted. Headlines read, "Fab Four take on royal duties," "New era of royal modernity," and "William and Kate, Harry and Meghan, the dream team." But beneath the polished veneer, the truth was more complex. William had reportedly warned Harry about the speed of his relationship with Meghan. Some said this advice was from a place of brotherly concern. Harry saw it differently, as a lack of support. The meeting in 28. The meeting in June of 2018 was arranged to ease growing tensions, both personal and professional. What began as a discussion about a team cooperation devolved into confrontation. According to Harry's memoir Spare, this meeting centered particularly on the fallout of the bridesmaid dress incident. Received a text from Kate about Princess Charlotte's dress, which had been made by Givenchy's team. The dresses, which were crafted without fittings, didn't sit well with Kate. She reportedly messaged Meghan, "Charlotte's dress is too big, too long, too baggy." She cried when she tried it on at home. Meghan replied that a tailor was waiting at Kensington Palace to make alterations. Kate, however, was adamant all the dresses needed to be remade. Harry described coming home to find Meghan sobbing on the floor days before the wedding. This was the emotional breaking point. Despite press reports claiming Meghan made Kate cry, Harry's version, and later Omid Scobie's account in Finding Freedom, suggests that the reverse was true. By late 2018, rumours were circulating within royal and media circles. Headlines from The Times, The Daily Mail, and The Sun painted Meghan as temperamental. She allegedly sent 5 a.m. emails to staff, was demanding, and had unreasonable expectations. Palisades reportedly began referring to her as, not affectionately as, Duchess Difficult. A group of employees unofficially dubbed themselves the Sussex Survivors Club. And according to Valentine Lowe of The Times, staff members felt humiliated, sometimes reduced to tears. One senior aide reportedly says, "I can't stop shaking." But Harry and Meghan saw it differently. They claimed it was a toxic culture of palace resistance. Meghan believed she was being undermined. And when she sought help for her mental health, she was allegedly denied it. In an Oprah interview, Meghan revealed, "I just didn't want to be alive anymore." The severity of this statement highlighted just how bad things had come. Harry became convinced that palace staffers were leaking stories about him and Meghan to curry favour with the press or protect other royals. In Spare, he wrote, "The institution knew how to protect William, but they refused to protect us." There were stories of Meghan's alleged tiara tantrum or so-called diva behaviour during a royal tour, and her being too American and too political. Meanwhile, Kate and William were frequently portrayed as stable and serene. Meghan was labelled as an interloper, and Kate, the composed English rose. Royal watchers began questioning the media's role. A 2019 Guardian headline read, "How much of the Meghan coverage is tainted by racism?" Many believe the disparity reflected not just palace politics, but systematic bias. Catherine remained publicly silent through it all. According to the reports in Finding Freedom, she sided with her husband and senior palace aides. During the June meeting, Kate was described as steely but polite. She expressed disappointment in how Meghan interacted with staff. Meghan in turn felt she was being judged unfairly. Harry had long hoped the two women would bond. He wrote, "I like Kate. She was the sister I never had." But Meghan reportedly told friends she found Kate cold and unwelcoming. The June meeting revealed the interpersonal icebergs, hidden beneath formal smiles. Meghan asked for support, but little was offered. Kate, loyal to the crown and her husband, didn't waver. That distance, emotional and ideological, would only grow. By early 2019, Meghan and Harry were plotting an escape from the suffocating system. They moved out of Kensington Palace, launched their own Instagram, and created their own foundation. Then came the nuclear moment, Megxit. In January of 2020, they announced they were stepping down as senior royals. The Queen was blindsided, and she summoned Sandringham Summit. The fallout was swift and public. In a statement, the Queen said, "Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much loved by members of the family." But it was clear they were no longer part of the working machine. Tabloids screamed, "Royal rift, Megxit shock," and Queen blindsided by Harry. Behind the headlines, the emotional cost was high. Harry lost military titles. Meghan was vilified. The British press had a field day. Since then, the couple have launched their Archewell Foundation, produced documentaries, and told their side through interviews and memoirs. But the rift with the royal family still remains deep. In Spare, Harry makes clear, "I want reconciliation, but there has to be accountability." Meanwhile, William has never responded publicly. Neither has Kate. The royal institution has carried on, business as usual, even as the world continues to question what really happened. The monarchy survived the abdication crisis of 1936. It endured the fallout from Princess Diana's death, and now it endures the departure of another charismatic royal couple. But the wounds from that fateful June 2018 meeting, are they still healing, or perhaps they never will?